Hey Taurus, what is going on with you guys? Welcome in. Hope everything is great today. This is your reading. It's a mid-May reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Taurus. So feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. This can be about love. This can be about your work, mission, and purpose. We'll just see what comes out. Okay, let's just see where we're going. All right, so right away, affluence is coming out. Beautiful energy there. Right away, affluence. Love that. That's kind of your energy. Stormy, shift, new life. Money has kept you as a hostage, I feel, in a situation that needs to be shifted. Okay. That's mainly the purpose of this energy here that I'm seeing. And I don't feel like necessarily that this is going to go away. I feel like you think it's going to go away though, and that matters. That's if that's your mindset, that I can't let go of what I have in order to make this shift into this new life. That's what keeps you stuck. And I feel like you just need to be a little bit more creative about this and a little less afraid of it, because stepping into this new life can be a big expansion. We are having Jupiter aligning with the sun. It's called a cazimi. And that all that means is the planet that aligns with the sun gets lit up. Jupiter, all about abundance. So let's see where the reading takes us. And there is a new life coming in here. You know, the stormy piece can be growth. Okay, so let's see where we go. Page of Wands, King of Wands. Look at all this Leo energy. The Sun, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, clearly. I just see you as it's like your choice of what you want to do, where you want to go. And there's some kind of spark that is going to get you thinking in this way. I feel like this person is waiting to come in. Okay. You see how he's sitting on that throne? He's like ready to jump off. Four of Wands. Surprise. This could be happening in Leo time. Okay, there could be also an entrepreneurial opportunity that gets you excited. Okay, it's not like, oh, I got to get a job or a different job or something like that. I am going to clarify that stormy part here. Let's see where we go. So 10 of Wands could just be burned out. You could just be burned out. 10 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, burned out on helping people or caring for people. 3 of Pentacles, definitely new opportunity here. Knight of Cups, Lovers card, Gemini time. So we are shifting into Gemini season on the 20th of May. So within the time scope of what I'm talking about here. 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Okay, so to make an omelet, you're going to have to break a couple eggs. And I just get the feeling that there's a holding on to something that's burning you out, or that has become burned out of a fear of loss. Okay, so this 4 of Pentacles and this 5 of Cups, the 9 of Swords. There's just this mindset that isn't really a growth mindset. It's what's happening right now is asking you to shift. You're going to have to like jump into this, or jump off your throne, or align with that energy of expansion and Jupiter energy, right? Align with the energy that is creative. There needs to be something creative here. And I just feel like you've been plowing away, just plugging away at the same thing over and over again. And that's not growth. It's not growth. This is not growth. 4 of Pentacles is not growth. Growth. I sound like I'm saying it's growth. Does somebody have a lisp? I don't know. 3 of Pentacles. is something new, right? This new life. This is something new that's being built or that you can build. It's going to go a lot faster if you stop dragging all of this other stuff with it. So some of you may be like, well, what if that's a person? I'm kind of getting that. What if that's a person? Like you're handcuffed to, like a dead body. Oh dear. You're handcuffed to, not that. You're handcuffed to something that has passed, something that is over. And the 10 of Wands, Knight of Swords, Hermit, Ace of Swords. There's got to be some truth here. 9 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a situation that has undermined your self-confidence for a really long time and has taken you low, has really taken you low. In fact, you may not be the rich man giving out. You may be these two beggars. It may have taken you that low into a place where you feel like there's no movement, there's no change. I just have to keep constantly going back to this well because I don't know what else to do. Okay, I don't know what else to do. And so there can be some kind of rage underneath about the situation. How did I get here? Why did I get here? Lending some kind of curiosity to this situation is going to help you. All right. And if you're dealing with another person, this person could have really cut off the flow of information. I feel like they're making a new choice. And I feel like they're making a new choice. And if you are waiting for this person to constantly feed you or staying in that same paradigm, they are making a change. They're making a growth mindset kind of change. I think you know it on some level. I think you know that they're moving on from this situation. This lesson with them might have come to a close. Okay, this is, what this is reminding me of when I was growing up in the 1970s. My mother was in a situation where she was feeling kind of stunted, creatively stunted. She was a chef in her career and had long ago left that and didn't want to continue that, but wanted some kind of creative outlet. And so she went to like all kinds of pottery classes, very 70s, right? Pottery classes and ornament making classes, just every kind of thing. Like now it's like the paint and sip kind of stuff. But it was helping her, right? There was some kind of beautiful way she was being opened up. And I just feel like some of you are afraid to open up because what if that changes things? You have some real sensibility that you are in some kind of rickety connection here that if you blow on it, it might fall over. And that's something that you've been very like walking on eggshells. I'm getting here. Walking on eggshells. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands. Wow. Knight of Pentacles. Justice. It's time to open up. It's time to allow yourself, because I see this King of Wands over here with the Sun card, and I see you're not really a Queen of Wands right now. You are much more in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay? Definitely Taurus energy. The Queen of Pentacles are like, what's the proper solution here? What's the practical solution? And I just feel like you need to step into your creativity a little bit more and be less concerned with practical realities. You notice I use the word realities. It doesn't mean that they're not here. It doesn't mean that that doesn't exist, but you cannot solve this problem with the same kind of thinking that got you into it. Einstein said that. You can't solve the problem with the same mindset. He didn't say it exactly like that. I'm paraphrasing. But when you get into doing something creative, it's like going to expand your mind or expand your way of thinking. It's going to change those kind of brain waves or brain tracks. We get into grooves. We get into ruts. and it's shows up in our brain chemistry. And so when you can do, that's why they recommend puzzles and, you know, crossword puzzles, Sudoku, whatever it is, for people who are aging, because it keeps their mind, their synapses, you know, going. It keeps them thinking differently, right? You need to think differently about this. Something creative is going to help you here. And I feel like you're going to be able to align with this more creative energy and this shift into this new life. You may need to offload this other situation because it may have become too stale. So I could be talking about a career path. I could be talking about a love partnership. And there is, I mean, it's not just like, oh, well, you know, when relationships get stale, we just throw them overboard. It's not necessarily that at all. And funny, I use that term overboard because that's a boat. That stormy card is a boat card. And there is, to me, there's some kind of feeling of either or, like I either have to stay at this job and just keep my mouth shut, or I quit and I go off into the universe. I don't even know what that is. Both of those scenarios seem kind of not appetizing to you. So you don't have to just stay at this job. Why not explore what the possibilities are? Why not work on getting a promotion or expanding your horizons with your skill set that will help you move around in the company that maybe you like that company. Maybe it's like, I don't really want to leave this company, but I'm sick of this job. Okay, maybe there's something there that needs to be expanded. Your horizons need expanding right now. Okay, and I feel like art or creativity, so much Leo energy here, so much, you know, what sparked you in childhood? What was fun for you? Really go back into that. You know, that's why people do scrapbooking, and it doesn't really matter what it is, frankly, as long as you get creative juice from it. It's not just that when things get stale, you throw them overboard. When a relationship happens like that, this can be like, hey, let's really, let's work on this, or let's try to work on this, or something like that. Some of you are like, nope, that horse has left the barn. There's three knights here, plus the horse with the sun. And like, you may be at the time when you're considering ending this relationship. I've tried this before. Nothing works. This person is not really interested in making something new. Okay, fair enough. If that's true, then you're definitely telling yourself some kind of very powerful truth that you can then use that wisdom to shift into this new life. Okay, I feel like some of you are really telling yourself a truth that may be anxiety provoking, but I just feel like, okay, those 3 of Cups are knocked over, but you're not seeing the other opportunities. Okay, if I go to my boss and say, hey, this has really gotten stale for me. I'm going to, you know, I want to expand. I want to grow. And they're not about it. Then you got your answer. You might be like, oh, well, okay, maybe there isn't anything for me here. But you don't know if you don't ask. And some of you might be afraid to ask. Okay, some of you might be in that kind of situation. What is the 5 of Cups? Talk to me about the 5 of Cups here. There's a bridge to a new life. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, Fool, King of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. I see you walking away from a person, from a situation. This person that you're with, the 4 of Pentacles, this King of Cups, and the 2 of Swords, it's like they're not interested in growing or changing. So you are. You're interested in growing and changing. So let's see where we're taking this. I like this idea that you're seeing things, you're starting to see things more clearly. So let's dive in. All right. Taurus, if this is your reading and you want to continue on with me, there's a link below. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.